Boy, it's almost that time. Stanley looks excited. Hi, everybody. Xuanzang's Tower, who Allison Stanley is here to
Wait,
guide
yeah.
the journey through Abhidharma. Hi, Geshe.
Surfer girl, my little surfer girl. Never
How's
mind,
it?
I'll sing it to you.
Thanks.
I'm just jealous.
Well, the waves are waiting for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, well, I hope everybody's doing well. We've got class now with Stanley and then Master Sugang after that. So we're looking at Abhidharma and Wheel of Life. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and looking forward to it. Stanley, how's it going?
It's going.
It's not all we
I'm
can
ready.
say.
I'm ready. I'm ready to kick off. Shall I start? Do you have anything else, Nick? By the way?
No, no, no. I mean, I could go on if you need me to, but I'm
No, no,
trying
no.
not
You
to.
look like you are in contemplation. I thought you were gonna say something wise.
If
I'm gonna
only.
do my talking about Nick.
Exactly.
Okay, let's start. Can you guys? Oh, wait, that's not it. This is it. Can you see? No. Let me try it again. Can you see? Homework?
Yep, yep, yep. Abhisam.
We're connected. Oh, should I do a different? You just need to.
Oh,
Let me see. They can't get sure they kind of need to see
yeah. How do you
the
want to do it?
if you go back to Zoom, it will be
Okay.
okay.
Oh, okay.
E? It should be somewhere there. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay.
Are you done with your?
No, but
Oh,
it's okay.
sorry.
No, you're okay. You're okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Let's start. Welcome to Abhidharma. Abhisam. I mean Abhidharma
Abhisam.
Samuchaya. Uh,
Abhisam.
yeah, it's
Abhisam.
Abhisam. So let's go through the homework. And again, this book is written by not the typical Abhidharma kosher author, Master Vasubandhu, but his older brother and also his teacher, Master Arya Asanga. And so this is a different Abhidharma that we are studying. And uh, and the one reason we changed to this book is because we found a very good version of this book in the Dunhuang cave from a
Mm.
hundred years ago. That's why we switched to this book. And actually, at the same time, Geshe is working on the translation of the first Abhidharma book, but just for the first chapter of it. And he reached a record today, 20 pages. So it's great. It's
Yeah.
going. It's over half, right? Already
Yeah, we're over half
over
now.
half. Yeah. Thank you, Geshe. So right now we are working on this Abhidharma. Question to you guys, very good as a start. What are the five main samuchayas, or you can say companions of this book? Basically, the main structure of this book. Anyone? Anyone online?
Hmm.
The first chapter is like Abhidharma and it's like a living.
Yeah, all of them are list. Every chapter is a lot of lists. We are in the world of lists. So let me see anyone. Let's start with first chapter. First chapter. Oh yeah, Manifold sets its data basically. Yes. So it's the typical Abhidharma content. What are the object of the first chapter? I'll give you a hint. It's 35.
The pungpos, the kitchen and the comms, the doors of sense, the categories and the heaps.
Yeah. Geshe has said is the data of basically the data, and it's typical Abhidharma. Now the real question is, what are the latter 4 chapters? Anyone remember anything? To do it in order. You don't have to.
2, 3, 4 about emptiness.
Yeah, it's finished. Yeah, well, yes, it's about emptiness. Yeah, but the 4 chapter has different flavors. But Geshe mentioned it's Vinishchaya. It's some 4 kind of ascertainment.
Yeah.
You use 2 words, by the way. Geshe. You use ascertainment and discernment. Which one do you prefer?
Oh, discernment sounds good. But
Better than ascertainment?
probably. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
We'll wait till we get there.
Okay. Anyone? Anything? Remember?
Ascertain. Gets so quiet. Number yawa. Divisions? Number ngeba.
Well, I'll say one of them. The second one is truth. Remember? Truth. Yeah, truth.
I mean,
No, the how many and why, that's part of the first Samuchaya. Now we are moving on to the second.
oh,
It's truth, and what's that? After truth is wow.
hopeless. It's hopeless.
Dharma, remember?
Well,
And is
I don't
wait,
remember.
word, do you remember?
He doesn't remember unless he has money.
Oh, let's try.
Wasting money.
Okay.
I remember
not
it's
gonna
5
waste-
discussions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's review
yeah.
the truth. Remember this? Truth, Dharma, Amen, discourse.
Okay.
Nope. Remember the last
No.
one?
Basically, this is the main structure of the book. It's 5 parts. The first one is all the data, it's called laksana, right? Characteristics of things. And then that's when we talk about the 35 dharma. And all the later 4, some other friends mentioned it's emptiness. It's kind of like our emptiness understanding of all the raw data. And that falls into the latter 4 companions. Clear, right? Cool. Okay. Game. This is not what we mentioned in the last class, but I did some self-study and it's very interesting to me. So from the book by Arya Asanga, the Mahayana Sutra Alankara commentary, it mentions 4 meanings of Abhidharma. I don't know if the Geshe talks.
I think he does cover it. I think he goes to the same place.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll play a game with all of you. So let's read through this 4 meaning of Abhidharma first, and then match this 4 to the 5 companions. Okay, because all of the 5 companions do one of the 4 Abhidharma. Is it clear?
do you want to put them on the same screen so we can look at them all together?
Oh, idea. Okay, let me do this way.
Yeah.
So the first Abhidharma, it's the typical one. It means something, the Dharma that takes you higher to Nirvana, right?
Number 3.
No, A, that's A. Here.
Attainment.
Right.
Match with number 3, I think. They were saying A with 3.
A with 3, okay, cool.
I would say 4, attainment.
4 also, yeah. How about number 2?
1.
By the way,
Wow.
you're saying it's 2.
You're using up all the options pretty soon. But let's finish the B first. A second way of definition of Abhidharma, it means explaining all the existence individually in details.
One.
That's yeah, that fits one. That fits
Okay.
one. Yeah. And then the third meaning is it's a cool one. It conquers the other ideas from other schools, which are usually wrong.
Two? Two or five?
What's
That's
Five.
five. Yeah, it's five. It's five. Cool. The last one is it means the last meaning of Abhidharma means explain and make sense of the meaning of the sutras. So by studying Abhidharma, you're understanding the sutras, all the topics of the sutras. Which one?
All of them? That's like
Two or
anyone.
three? Yeah.
That's generally it's true, but specifically, according to the number one student of Xuanzang, which is Master Kuiji, it falls into number 5.
Did you say Master
Oh, yeah.
Crazy?
It's argument? Yeah.
It's argument, yeah. It
Okay.
explain things. But let me show the answer so I don't get mistaken. So B is explain things individually. So that's the first companion, just listing all the things
existence.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
all existence. And then A, which is take you to higher nirvana, take you higher to nirvana, falls into companion 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
You guys agree?
Why not?
Yes, yes, yes. And then C and D, which is conquering different ideas or explaining the right ideas, I guess, falls into 5th companion.
Okay, because that's
Yeah.
kind of like discussion. or something.
Yeah. And in the 5th companion, I jump ahead and see it also talks about different ways of explaining sutras. It's different ways of writing commentaries. So anyway, that's something fun. And the last question is, why does the latter 4 companions not follow the structure of the 35 dharmas, which is the structure of the first companion? Why does it not follow? And why is it a problem or not a problem?
Oh, it explains the 35, no?
It does, but it doesn't follow. Like, for example, the
Oh, I see.
second, right? The second companion used the 4 truth
Mhm.
as a way to explain the 35. It doesn't literally follow the 35. Anyone want to give it a
Focus
shot?
on 18.
It's something a little different.
Okay.
There are many. They cover all 35, but in a different manner.
Okay. For that reason, it's not a problem.
All right. Okay, that's anyone? Nope. Wait, even word is not saying anything.
He's
No.
quite busy.
He's supposed to be my only body.
He's quite
I
busy.
could make things up if you want.
Let's hear what Gyaltsa says.
Yeah, let's hear.
It's not a problem according to Gyaltsa because the first companion mainly explains the quantity of everything in the universe,
everything.
like
Jitawa.
Jidawa.
Mhm.
And the last 4 companions focus on the way they are, Jitnewa, meaning how you understand them. And Master Kuiji, which is like the Gyaltsa in Xuanzang's tradition, has a cool explanation. I'll just show you guys briefly to compare. Okay. So those who can read Chinese can read the Chinese, but the rough English translation is here. Based on this object of focus, which is the first companion, one begins examining their truth. Thus, Arya Sangha starts with the companion of ascertainment of truth. Although one might grasp the overall explication of this, the full and subtle explication of this meaning and the methods of practice remains elusive. Therefore, Arya Sangha continues with the companion of ascertainment of Dharma. And so that's the third companion. And then following the first two companion of the four, one relies on this subject focus in their practice, as we know, will gain the fruits. And that brings us to the companion of attainment, which is number 4 companion. And then even if one has attained, they will need to illuminate the wisdom and explain that which discerns the correct from the wrong, benefits others fearlessly. So for this purpose, we arrive at the final companion, the discourse. It's awfully quiet here. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So Geshe, this is kind of my translation exercise,
Yeah.
right? Because I
Okay.
use the ancient Chinese to
That's fine.
compare. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so in this part, Master Kwesi explains the logic flow of 5 companions. The objects of focus is the first companion. And then one begins practicing by examining their truth is the second one. And then goes to the Dharma companion. With this, you practice and you gain fruits, which is the companion of attainment, basically. And with your own attainment, you can start to help other people. And then that goes to the discourse chapter where you can learn how to help other people with your own fruits. That's it. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's let's see. Okay. No, I gotta go back, right?
We went over.
I think.
The last class is it's January 20,
16. All right.
16 or 20.
12/9.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah. this
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You want somebody to read? Or do you want to read?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start. Yeah. Sumbani, Dedani,
Wait. Oh yeah. Sumbani. Okay. Dedani.
Dedani number Ngepe Yewa De Shiso.
Yeah, and he's in a long, complicated explanation in part number 3, which is supposed to be the summary, is the division where we ascertain those things, okay? Which is the 11th of the 11 topics of the summary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go on. I think it'd be better. Yeah.
Sumbani.
So hang on just a second. Billy. Okay. Yeah, what basis did so there's a summary at the opening of this book, and it has 11 points to it, and then it has more points to it, and it's very confusing. So anyway, here we go. Who's gonna read this part?
How are we gonna do this here? I don't think there's a way, right? Okay.
I can move. We can move.
Maybe we start with online and then we can, when we are ready, we can.
Okay.
Let me online. Mr. Tian. No how.
Yes. Well, you were just taking a guess.
No, you, it's you.
Ngar Kongdu Shebe Domdu Duba Lunamba Shakba Te Dakni Kangyang Rongwe Doma Yinki Ngunba Gunle Dube Dom Lunamba Shakba Yino.
Okay. This part number 3, which is De Kangi Yinbe Wang Du Chawe Shi, is a confusing. The wording is very confusing, but it means. So at the opening, you want to move this, or is it more handsome than me? Yeah. So you have a very beautiful summary of the whole book at the beginning. And then they ask a funny question. The part 3 here is, what are they summarizing?
What does the dome summarize?
Yeah, it's a weird question.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
It's like, what is the, so there's a famous verse summary at the beginning of this book. And now he got to his third discussion, which is, what are they summarizing? Okay.
Okay.
And the whole section is one sentence. All right. Ngar means before, right? Kong to shepa means which I gave you above. This kong means above. Okay. Dom to dupa, summarized in a summary. Okay. It's Lun number sharpa. Somebody is setting forth the body of a book. Lun number sharpa. Okay. Lu means body usually, right? Dedagni, all those lines of the summary. Hangyang Rungwe Dom Mayan. Kaya Roma word.
Whatever is suitable, whatever is appropriate.
Yeah, what it means here is not just any old, not just any.
Okay.
Kaya Roma Dom Mayan. It's not a summary of just anything.
Oh, I see.
Okay, Kanyang Rungwa means anything at all. It's not a summary of that. This key is disjunctive. Usually it's 99% of the time it's apostrophe S, right? Here it means rather. Okay, rather. This is a dome of dan da da ngamba kunne tupa.
Abhidharma. Okay.
Abhidharma
Samuchaya.
Kaya.
Samuchaya. Duh.
Right.
Thanks a lot. He's been going through a summary
Okay.
of the book for months. And then he said, hey, you want to know what my summary is about? And we said, what? And he said, the book. And we're like, thanks. Okay. No, I mean, this book starts with a summary, which is strange. It's a little strange. The whole book starts with a summary. The book starts with a poetical summary of the whole book. And then he reaches this point and he says, I just want to make sure you understand that the summary that we just struggled through is a summary of this book. It's not just a general summary of Dharma or something.
Right.
Okay, that's all.
Right.
That's all. Okay. It's kind of silly. Dom Lu, the body of the number shapa. Okay, it's a summary of the book that's about to come. I'm just reminding you that that's what the summary is about. Okay, thanks.
Okay.
All right. And it's a weird small points. Okay, who's next? Who's gonna read next?
Juan.
You can have people sit up
Yeah.
here if you want. Kind of the high chair.
You're the only one.
Hi, handsome. Hi, Dan. Okay, Shiva.
Okay. Shiba ni tom la chi tom dang par tom sok tu maye kyang dini chi dom ino.
Nice. Okay, stay because it's too short.
Okay.
right? Shiba.
The fourth part.
No. Four. Point number four.
Point number four.
Generally speaking, there's different kinds of doms.
Right.
Okay, there's different kinds of summaries. Okay, there's Chidong,
Word by word. Word.
general.
General.
You summarize a whole topic or summarize a
Ah.
whole book.
Ah.
And there's Pardon. What's pardon?
In between.
In between
Intermediate
states. So sometimes in a book, in the ancient books, as a vacation, you get a little few lines that say, maybe you wonder what it's about. I just told you something. It's called pardon. They're little poetry things that they put between, only an idiot would continue this book. And so he says, it's not a pardon, that dome, which laid out 11 major topics of this book at the beginning of the book. It's not a pardon. It's not a parenthetical statement. It's not like the authors just trying to give you a break.
It's not transition.
Yeah, it's not transitional. It is. Sok Duma means, look, there's many different domes, like those transitional domes, but this is not. Rather, this is a Chidon.
General.
Yeah, this summarizes the whole book. This is
General means the whole book, not
meaning
everything.
the whole book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Chichedra.
Yeah, it's the Chi and Chichedra. Yeah, general.
Oh.
It's a general sum of the whole book. Okay.
Mhm.
So that was category number 4 was Dong Musuma, identifying what kind of summary. Musuma means identifying.
Oh.
That's Shipa. That was point number 4. Okay. Musuma. Okay. Yay. That's easy. Every time you hit something easy in these books, you don't trust the guy. Okay. Juan wants to read some more.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
We skip one, no?
Nipa.
No, I don't think so. This is just a
That's for
summary.
last-
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Nipa yang lak giepar shepala ni senyi kungle tupa tang nampar ngepa kungle tupao.
Yeah, nice. So you can see from my notes what this is. Yanla Kyepa Shepa means in a more general level of the outline. He says, let me explain all the parts of this book. Okay, branches. Kyepa Shepa. So now that we start the real commentary, it's going to have 2 main parts. Number 1, Seni Kunde Tupa.
Definition of all.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to explain the first of the 5 huge chapters, which are each of them called Samuchaya.
Samuchaya.
This book is called Abhidharma Samuchaya, the collection of the Abhidharma,
Right.
as opposed to the Kosha. Yeah, this, and what school is this one? This is a little mind-only-ish. It's Abhidharma with a mind-only flavor. Who wrote Abhidharma without a mind-only flavor? Vasubandhu. And then his half-brother wrote Abhidharma with a mind-only flavor. So a lot of the topics are the same, like the 35 categories or something like that. But we have a much different ideas here about mind-only school. Which one is correct?
Both. Neither.
If those two half brothers had a discussion, what would they say?
My only is correct. My only.
But Vasubandhu is the grandpa of the lower school, Abhidharma school.
Yeah,
He's the
before
ultimate-
he joined.
Yeah, okay.
Our
Remember the
son.
story?
Yeah.
He joined his half brother. Okay. All right. And this is kind of the book where he joins. Okay. Kind of where he joined. Okay. So we got 5 sections in this whole book. First, we're going to talk about the general definitions of stuff. Then we got 4 other chapters that we treat together. So it's 2 huge parts.
Right.
And then the last 4 chapters, right?
And they are all as a team.
They're all Samuchayas, but only the last 4.
The last 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Namba Ngepa, which means ascertainments. So the first of the 5 chapters is called a Samuchaya. And from that, then I'm sorry, all 5 chapters are called Samuchayas.
Right.
Therefore, the whole book is called Abhidharma Samuchaya, collections
Right.
about higher knowledge. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the structure of those 5 Samuchayas is that the first one is separate and the 4 are together. Okay. The
Right.
first one is called Senyiku Netupa, which means I'm going to talk about the definition or description of things.
Mm.
And then the last 4 all hang together.
Mm.
And they're called ascertainments Samuchaya.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he wants you to understand his whole book is going to be split into 2 parts. I'm going to talk about chapter 1, and that's the grandpa chapter. And then I'm going to talk about the other 4 chapters. And that's two sections, 2 huge sections. And this book is massive. This book is 6,000 pages in English. Okay. All right, it's enough to put him into the nursing home. Fine. Who's gonna, you want to read one more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Tang Polanyi. Liu.
Liu.
Liu. Chung Shepa Tang.
Now, I want these 2 SH sounds to be
Okay,
different.
okay. Shung
Okay.
and Shep.
Yeah, go low tone. Say shun,
Shun.
low tone, shun.
Shun.
Shit.
Yeah.
So ZH is not ZH, it's SH. It's also SH, but it's low tone. ZH means low tone SH. SH means high tone SH. Shung she.
Shepa.
Here's a good example. Shung she.
Shepa.
Shung she.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you mispronounce it, if you say shung she, then it changes the meaning completely. It means I agree with the chapter.
Mm.
Shung she means I'll explain the chapter. If you switch it around and mispronounce it the other way, shung she, then I don't know, it doesn't mean anything. Okay, all right, shung she. But
she.
first I'm going to explain the whole chapter. Okay,
Meaning-
the body of the chapter, first chapter.
First one. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna explain Chen.
The definition?
Certain
In a-
parts of
in a-
time.
In an ancient Asian book,
Uh-huh.
the last sentence of every chapter is, this was the chapter called. The title of the chapter comes at the end. Okay. And it's usually one line. So it's kind of artificial division here. I'll explain you the whole chapter. And then I'll explain the name.
Okay.
Which means I'll mention the name. Okay. So, by the way, we won't get to that mention of the name for years. So enjoy it now. Okay. It'll take years before we get there. Okay. All right. One more. It's so small.
Tang Polanyi. Ke par chawe shi ke par shep. Deni nge par chawe nam par shepao.
Yeah. Okay. She means what?
Foundation.
Good. Nice. Yeah. So first I'm going to explain to you certain basic foundations
Structure.
that I want you to kepa.
Master.
Yeah, I want you to master. I'm going to take certain topics and ask you to master them.
I'm guessing the 35.
No, it's I numbered them for you here. It's 9 different topics.
Oh,
Okay, the first chapter
Oh, those 9.
treats 9 different.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
call them foundations.
I see.
It's 9 foundations. Okay, of understanding.
Okay.
9 but Kepa Chawa means which will make you a master. If you understand them, you will become a Buddhist master. Okay.
Okay.
So first we'll study that, and then we'll study Deni Nge Pachawa.
Ascertainment. Is it?
How to ascertain Deni.
Suchness.
It's either suchness or those
That
things.
thing. Yeah.
Oh,
those are-
Okay.
yeah.
It's either suchness or the same thing.
Or
I
those
think it's.
things.
I'm guessing it's suchness,
Oh,
personally,
okay.
because, if you go through the whole thing, Yepa, the first part, right,
Okay.
in detail, I don't see why after that you would ascertain them, those 9. It just seems
Oh, I see.
kind of redundant
Oh, I
to
see.
me.
Okay.
I'm guessing it means I'll help you to see emptiness, but we don't know yet. Okay.
Okay.
Chen, what do you call that when you decide not to decide?
Quantum.
Yeah. Temporarily you accept something. No, you
Provisionally.
provisionally. We will say it means I'll help you understand the emptiness, but we don't know for sure yet. We won't know for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's the 9 topics which he expects you to master. If you want to be an Abhidharma master, I want you to master these 9 topics. Who's gonna read?
Okay.
I'm gonna push it down so we get into one.
Fully.
Yeah.
Want to be a master?
Okay. Thank you, Juan.
Thank you.
We expect a good show about our show.
Yeah.
Now, in the future, you're gonna have to bribe him to say something good about your project. Okay, Bimala, I'm telling you. He doesn't care about money. He likes dessert. This is very long. Okay, let's do one by one. Okay.
Okay. Dampala Dong Bude.
Yeah.
Pompola Sokpe Ten Shi Chewa
Yewa.
Yewa
Yewa Dang.
Dang.
Okay, Stanley, stay here and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do 9. Okay. So the first one, which is these are 9 topics I want you to master.
Okay.
Okay, and the first one is Pumbo. Yeah, Senshi, which is the basis of the definitions.
Oh,
They are the basis of they are definidums.
like the foundation.
Okay, they are what you're defining.
Oh, what you're defining.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so first I'm gonna give you what we're defining, which is
Okay.
what?
Pumbo.
The divisions of all existence. Okay.
Oh.
Meaning Pumbo KJ Kom.
Oh, it all
Yeah.
3? Okay.
Yeah, no
Okay.
doubt.
Okay. Okay.
And they always say them out of order.
Right. 5,
Pum
18, and
Kam
12.
KJ.
Yeah.
Pum say Pum
Pum.
Kam KJ.
H.
Those are the 3 great topics of all Abhidharma. Okay. The 5 parts to a person, the 12 parts to a person, the 18 parts to a person.
Yeah.
That's Abhidharma in a nutshell. Okay.
Yeah.
Senshi Yewa. That's it. So they are what we're going to be defining, those 35. Okay.
Okay.
Then we talk about those divisions. Second, go read. Dun, dun,
Yewa
dun.
Yewa Der
Tear.
Ter Chang Ngay Pei Gyu Ten Tang.
Yeah, this is not so hard. Chang Nepa. Chang Chemba means Sankhya, right?
Oh, the new
Number. Chang means number.
Right.
Ngay means fixed. Not
Yeah.
more, not less.
Right.
Fixed number.
Yeah.
What's the gyusen?
Why?
The reason.
Yeah.
The reasoning behind that.
Yeah. Why is that? Why is the number into which all the things in the universe are divided? That'd be a good name for an Abhidharma book, by the way. Everything in the universe. That's what he's calling his first book. Because it's a description of everything in the universe, which is a sexy name, I think. Yewa der Change Pegyutsen. What's the reason why? Why are those divisions exactly how many?
35.
35. Why is it not more and not less? That means Changepa. Okay.
Right.
That's the second of the great 9 topics. If you master the 9 topics, you're an Abhidharma Samuchaya master. Okay. What's the third topic? Here's Chloe.
Sak Che Ki Tomo Ma Yin Pei Cho Tang.
Sure. Yeah. What's that mean? Things go backwards. Things which are Tumo Mayimba. Uniquely messed up. I'm sorry, word. You got competition now. Had messed up
Unique.
but now Stanley's competing because
Uniquely.
we got the unique messed up in our school. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. What things among the 35 parts of the universe are super messed up.
Mm.
Okay? Uniquely messed up. Besides my bills. Okay. Okay. Keep going.
耶瓦搜索天理堂，
Okay, that's easy, Stanley.
Individual definition of
Yeah, all divisions. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll define each of the divisions.
okay,
Okay.
meaning the 5, 18, 12.
I believe he's gonna say Y5, Y12, Y18. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then next 5.
天齐南shak shik patang
Nice. Say those two together.
shak shik.
Shark shape. Say shark shape.
Sure.
Yeah, low tone sharp, high tone sharp. Shark shape.
Yeah.
Much clearer if you can make the distinction. It's not a Z. They just use a Z because there's no 2 S's in English. Okay. It's like an X in pinyin. Unbelievable. Okay. All right. Senshin Nakshan Shiba. Yeah, so he said he's going to give you the definition of each of the categories. And then he says, and I'll also explain what's being defined.
Okay.
Okay. I'll tell you the definitions of the 35, but then we'll go a little bit into what's being defined. Okay. We don't know yet.
Mm.
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6, Chloe.
Go ren
Don't say in English G because it's not.
K, I think. Cool.
It's not a K. It's
Oh, it's
not
not?
a G. It doesn't exist in English.
Oh,
ko.
Call. If you say go, it means door. If you say go, it means head. If you say go, it means beginning. If you say call, it means I understand. All right. There's no in English. We use a G because there's no, that's the closest sound, but it's not close. Okay. Say korim. Korim.
Gyutentang.
Yeah, like they have 5 parts to the first group. They have 12 parts to the second group. They have 18 parts to the third group. But why that particular order inside of each group? Why do you start with the physical body and end with the mind in the 5 heat?
Oh, the order.
Why? Yeah, what's the logic behind the order?
Oh,
Okay, that's all. What's the logic behind the order? And there is a logic. Okay. All right. 7.
Pongpola Tokpe Pratong Dun Pang.
By the way, that's not an English D either. It's ta, dun, tongue. Okay. There's no English letter like that. Dun. Okay. It's not a D. Okay. Dun. Okay. Dun means demon. Dun means topic or meaning. Which one is it here? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I love Jodhpur. I think that's my favorite part. Jodhpur. What's it mean?
Meaning of the names?
Yeah,
Etymology?
like, why do they call them heaps? Why do they call them categories? Why do they call them doors of sense? He's going to explain, which is nice for understanding Abhidharma. Okay. All right, number 8.
Pongpo Nge Pe Shapatang.
Nice. Be Shepa. Say Be Shepa. Be Shepa. Not an English P either. It's not, listen, it's not Be. It's Be. Be. It doesn't exist in English. Okay. Be Shepa. Okay. What's Be?
Examples.
Yeah, examples. Or metaphors.
Yeah.
So I like this one. I also like this category. He says, oh, your 5 heaps are like 5 piles of garbage, or he's going to compare it to something. He's going to use metaphors to help you remember what's 5 heaps mean. Okay. Okay. My teacher used to always compare them to oak tree leaves.
Oh.
And every fall, every autumn, they fall down, like 100,000 leaves fall down. And he said, that reminds me. I'd say, what's a bay for Pumbo? He'd say, oak leaves. Here's the rake.
Okay. Go to work.
And then like 5 days later, his son comes out, are you still here? I'm like, yes. You're kidding me. I like the trees lose their leaves. Now why pick them all up? What's the point? You know, he insisted, you know, then you rake them all up and you go back inside and then another falls down. After you went inside, but he didn't know that. Okay. All right, last one.
Chosum ki nam pei rap ye ship pao.
Yeah, something about three qualities. Okay, we don't know what they are. Okay. It's gonna be divisions of 3 qualities. We don't know. We don't know what they are yet. Okay. Anyway, it's a list of what we're going to study. And necessarily we don't know them all, because if we knew them, we wouldn't have to study it. Okay. So when you translate this kind of thing, you leave it a little bit flexible so you can change later. You kind of mark the space and you say, when I get there, I might want to change this word. Okay. All right. All right. Who's next then? Thank you. Nice job. Your pronunciation is quite good. Yeah.
Kunming lady.
Kunming.
No,
Kunming.
it's very short.
Kunming.
One line. I'll help you. Don't worry. It's easier than driving a car.
Who's the driver?
Me, the driver.
No.
I think our level is the same.
No.
It's okay.
You go.
This
Temple.
Tambola.
Temple.
Yeah.
The husband's always right.
Yeah. So, did you hear that?
That's what this sentence means.
Thank you so much. Tamblani. Drivar.
It changes to one. Yeah.
Drivar tongue. Lanor.
Yeah, Stanley, what's the note say?
Repeated by error, not incoming.
Yeah, the typist repeated Leno.
Oh, it's fine.
Okay. And you just have to get used to this. You have to get to where you can say, oh, I think that's a typing mistake. And then you go check the carving. I'll show you the carving. Am I?
You're
I can't. Let me see.
Oh, you might have to stop sharing. Share again.
This is the carving of your Abhidharma text right here.
Ah, cool.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
Oh, we can see. We can see.
oh, sorry. Did I mess it up?
No, we have seen the.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I was working on it this morning because there were mistakes in it. By the way, word, the 1, 2, 3, 5th line down. Okay. What's it say? Da, car.
Da carpo Chen Pei.
It's a yimbe chair. Yeah.
Chen, talking about church. Oh,
But the typist messed it up. And you can't blame them, right? You can't blame them. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
See?
Here.
Yeah, here.
Error.
Yeah. So it's very similar to what you got here. So are we back yet? Can you see?
I'm seeing this.
Oh, I gotta stop that one.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
The red button. Yeah, stop sharing
But
and then start
go
sharing again.
back to here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want your
Okay.
Kunming to read this?
So
one?
you haven't explained this line yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first category, if you remember, was we're going to talk about the divisions of these classical elements, such as the heaps,
Right.
the 5 heaps. Okay. And the way we're going to talk about those divisions is first, we're going to do a chiwa, and then we're going to do a len.
Oh,
You want to
yeah. Question.
question and
Yeah,
then an
response.
answer? Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, if you join them together, say chilen.
Chilan.
Chilen. This is some of the most interesting and enjoyable ancient books. It's called Chilen. It's a genre of literature. It means what?
Q&A between the student
Yeah, the
and teachers.
teacher got up and said, ask me anything. And there are huge books, hundreds of pages of random questions, from students. And like I used to take those books and split them up because each question is a different topic, and I have to categorize them in the database.
Oh, I see.
So I spent 2 weeks on one Chilan.
Oh,
Everything from Vajrayogini to Abhidharma in the same page. And then you have to split them up. And it's really fun to hear a master like 1,000 years ago give answers to questions. And the students' questions are usually really good. Not nowadays, but they used to be. Okay, so anyway, then he says the first part, Chiwa, questions, and then an answer, right? The first part is Pumbo Namni Shipo. The question is found in the words what? Pumbo Namni.
Pumbo Namni.
That he's quoting the Abhidharma Samuchaya root text. Okay, he's quoting the first words of the root text.
Oh.
After the 11 topics. It's actually still kind of in the dome still.
Oh, in the dome.
And the dome says Pumbo Namni do.
Oh, how many?
And our author leaves off the do, and it messes us up. Because when I say Pumbo Namni tu, what's it mean?
How many?
Yeah, how many? It's a question.
Right.
When you add do, it becomes a question.
Right.
If you chop the do off, it just means, hey, the heaps.
Oh,
okay.
I see.
If you chop the do off the end, which is how many, then it's not a question anymore. Our commentator chopped it off. Okay. And then he said, this is a question.
Oh, I see.
It's very frustrating.
I see.
Okay. He introduced it and said, I'm going to ask you a question. And then he doesn't ask you a question.
Right. Okay.
Okay. And then you're like, well, why is it a question? Yeah. It was a question before he chopped it off. Okay. Thanks a lot. Okay. Two makes it a question. And that's the root text. The root text of Abhidharma Samuchaya starts with, after the dome verse, right, says Pumbo Namni do.
Oh, it's after the dome. It's like the first line of the content. It's
kind of first line of content. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then translate the dark, Stanley. If you get it right, I'll give you a Girl Scout cookie. They're going around I had to explain to him a cultural thing, so I ate a few.
Yeah, I have no idea what was that. How many? Why there are
how many
of the here?
No, just Pumbo Namni tu.
Yeah.
How many heaps are there?
Yeah.
Then he says, Pum Namni tu.
How many I had to call it categories.
Yeah, how many categories? And then he says, Geshe Namni tu.
How many doors of sense?
Shena. If you ask.
Oh,
you see what I mean? That's the root text.
Right.
So the do is the question mark.
Oh.
It's the do and duma. It's the do and duma. How many? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it? Yeah. So he says, here's the question. Chiwa means here's the question, right? Pumbo Namni do. He should have left the do in there, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay. How many heaps are there? What's the answer?
Next one, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he says, I'm going to give you the answer. And our typist typed it twice by accident.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Okay, who's going to read that next part? Somebody's escaping. Somebody's escaping.
The real Kunming driver.
Well, the real Kunming driver. You gotta help Stanley. Okay? I'll take a break.
Chen,
李强军拜
君为
救
神
神一地。
your day.
Very brave.
Yeah.
Should we stop there?
Let's continue.
All right.
Che,
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 조건
문배,
Yeah.
문배,
Moonbay.
문괴 문괴 하이동
도레,
도레
군,
군
감,
군간
감,
예.
개, 개체,
개체
예.
개체
희민,
희민산
Good.
식, 묵,
진스몬 판나들
Nice.
Great.
Okay. Good.
네.
단기 민선 지
예와,
예 바지
지,
잔두
산두, 년,
잔두년
냥,
Nyamdu.
냥두,
양두
공내,
국내 드리바
드리바. 最后
이
임배치.
All right. Great. That's it. Great.
勇敢，很勇敢，
Yogan.
很勇敢，很勇敢。
Oh, Yogan.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay. How are we doing on time? I feel like
4
Yeah,
minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
By the way, you're supposed to here. Good luck.
Yeah.
You're supposed to think of how you can use this in your regular life. You're supposed to discuss that in 4 minutes. Okay. And then I go sit with my beautiful wife and relax and eat Girl Scout cookies. Okay. Cheers, Sim. Here, Chang. I'll help you because we don't have that much time. Well, Chang we did before. Sankhya.
Number. Yeah.
Yeah. This by the way, what does Chisum mean now? The three things.
Keeps
Keeps,
categories.
categories,
Door.
doors of sense. Good. So now from now on in this text, when you say three things,
Yeah.
he's talking about those three categories.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Abhidharma in a nutshell. Chisum. Chang. Jiwa.
Oh, question?
Yeah, somebody asked a question about those three categories. Okay. And then we want to know the gyutzen for the question.
The answer?
No
Reasoning.
reason. Yeah. Why did you ask that?
Oh.
Why did you ask this question? How
Oh.
many pumbos are there? How many keches are there? How many comes are there? Why did you ask that question?
Mhm.
Because Chunlumbedo.
The Abhidharma Sutra.
Dharma Sutras.
Oh, the Mahayana Abhidharma Sutra?
No, it's ancient sutras, really
Oh.
ancient sutras. By the way, there's also an Abhidharma Sutra by somebody named Sanghabhadra,
Oh.
which is a mother of all Abhidharma.
Oh.
And his name, Sangha, means do, and Bhadra means sang. So his name in Tibetan is Du Sang, which means Sangha Bhadra. Du means collection, right? So, and they always misspell his name as Dun Sang, which means high hopes. And it's not his name. His name is Sanghabhadra. But he wrote a mother Abhidharma Sutra. He wrote a mother Abhidharma book. Is there another case, Ben Kramer, where something's called a sutra because it's a mother book?
The Pramana Sutra.
Yeah.
Yoga Sutra.
Yeah, we got Yoga Sutra. We also got Vinaya Sutra.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Xiaoping. Okay. So anyway, I don't know which one he's referring to. There are great 7 books of Abhidharma, which are not sutras.
Right. We don't
But they are commentaries by great masters. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Abhidharma classics, can we say? All right. They mapa means at the end of the second line. Mapa means they mention. They mention.
There's 3 things.
They mention heaps, categories, and doors of sense.
Right.
But Ming San.
They only say the names of them.
Yeah, they just mention them by name. They say over and over again heaps. They say over and over again doors of sense. They say over and over again categories. Okay. But they don't give the term.
Oh, the number.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, That's why we ask.
That's why Abhidharma Samuchaya starts out with, hey, how many are there?
Oh, I see.
You see what I mean?
Okay.
The whole book after the summary start the first sentence is how many are there of each of those three? Okay. Two. Okay. That's all. This book starts with a question, three questions. How many heaps are there? How many categories are there? How many doors of sense are there? Okay, that's all. 先是也我记上的念念读功呢 because they want you to understand the divisions of those three categories. Okay, they ask the question, Tiwa. And that's I wrote reflected in the do because he didn't give it to you,
right?
Which was cruel.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, I'm getting out of here.
Can you do one more? I'm just curious what's coming next.
Oh yeah, Nipala Sum. The question was the whole thing started out with the question: how many heaps are there? How many categories are there? How many doors of sense are there? That was the question.
Okay.
Now we reach the answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And to answer it, he's going to tell you the answer for the pumbos. Then he's going to tell you the answers for the kam.
Oh, I see.
And then he's going to tell you the answers for the keches.
Okay.
I'll tell you how many heaps, how many categories. How
Okay.
many.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
that's the Leno.
the answer.
Okay. Then, yeah.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Then it gets more complicated.
Cool.
You're going to translate. Can you do these next two lines? Dambalani and Dambani?
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go sit with my boss. I mean, my dear honey bunny.
Oh, yeah. This one. Yeah, I will stop the sharing. Okay. Wow, that's an exciting class, right? So we have before the even P3 World News, we'll have some time together to discuss what we have learned in this class. Can't wait for the quiz. Yeah, thank you. I can't wait. So we well, let me do a little bit summary. As I remember, we start by talking about dividing all the book into two major parts. So the first one is the first companion, and the second part is the last four companion of ascertainment. That's the start. And then we go into the becoming the master of 9 topics, right? We start with how many, why this many definition of these objects, all these things. The 9, if we master the 9, we become the masters of Abhidharma Samuchaya. And previously, if you remember, I don't know if you remember, but vaguely I remember that we are talking about the benefits of studying all these lists. And it mainly has 2. It will increase your shamatha because now you have some objects to meditate on. And the objects are clear. They are clear and they're thorough. They cover all universe, everything in the universe. And then because of that, you gain wisdom, which is your vipassana. And it's kind of like the beginning promise of this book. So now in this class, officially, we finished the dome, the summary verses, which took us almost a year now, or something like that. I think so. We started 2023. Oh, maybe more than a year. So now we it's kind of like a good milestone for this book because we finished the opening summarized verses, which has like 11 different topics according to Geshe. And now we are entering into the first part of the 9, which is how many. And it starts in a Q&A, question and answer format. And then we finished this class by ending on the point where we talked about the answer for how many hips, how many categories, and how many doors of senses. Basically, that's what we did in this class. If you remember that, when you review it, it's quite clear. The structure is quite clear. So now the challenge for all of us is, instead of how many, I will ask you a question. How many things you can take home and use it? That's the question for today.
I have an idea, Professor Stanley.
Wonderful. Let's get started.
Hi, this is Alex with a little bit of a cold. Sorry.
No problem.
I was thinking, I'm working on hiring somebody for Sky Harvest, and I need to be able to have a job description that's very clear, and I need to be able to give the prospective candidate an idea of what we've done so far. So I'm trying to categorize and make very clear what their duties might be, but it would be easy to forget to tell them something important about what our mission is or why we're doing it or what we've done so far if I didn't have really good structure to be able to get what's in my mind over into their mind. So I think this clarity of structure could be very useful in business.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, I totally agree. Yes. Especially with, like, this book is massive and our life is massive. And our work is massive. It's our time we put into it. So if we can have some kind of structure, my personal experience is with structure, you can actually be more innovative because you can direct your energy better into certain categories and things like that. So definitely, that's a good point taken. Okay, I'll repeat it.
All right.
Yeah.
He's going to answer himself. Why did we divide the universe into 5? Why did we divide it into 12? Why did we divide it into 18? Because that's how many things you don't understand. That's how many things you actively misunderstand. He says that's why 35. Especially the 5 things.
Cool.
These are the 5
5 things
that you think are not like
nice.
Making a list of things like
Cool. I'll summarize what Geshe said. Did you guys hear or not really? Can you hear? No? Okay. So basically Geshe is saying is that later in this text, the author will answer the questions like how many hips and how many categories. But actually, really, it's a list of things that we misunderstand in the world. Like particularly the first Dharma, which is the humbo, the hips, is 5 things about the pen that we misunderstand. So, and that's why we talk about the 5 hips. Basically, is to address 5 major misunderstanding of the pen. Yeah.
So a scientist would divide how many categories of things in the universe that we can observe. A Buddhist would divide how many things do we actively do.
Oh, cool. Yeah. The last line Geshe said is a scientist will define like the categories of things, how many categories of things we observe in the universe. But a Buddhist will divine like how many categories of things we actively misunderstand. Yeah. So all these things, according to what Geshe just said, all connect to our misunderstanding, which is the root problem of everything else. In that case, it's very important. Or if not the most important thing, right? Yeah. Anyone else? It's a tough act to follow, but we can try. Yeah.
I just want to.
Do you want to say here? Yeah, come here. Yeah.
I just want to follow what Geshe had said. It's like, all the sutras actually just focused on the categories which people actively misunderstand. And so it reminds me that I should really, focus most of my time on these classics. It's because these classics, it's kind of like the pills. And this like the pills, and the purpose is to cure all the disease I have. Some I know I have, but most of them I don't know I have, especially in a relationship, So it's like, so it reminds me that, the reason why we should focus, why teacher always remind us that we should really focus our limited life, the precious time on the sutras. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is something I think of.
Cool. Thank you. Tina. The online audience, anyone else? Today is quiet.
Related to what Geshe Michael just said, it's like, how many things do you misunderstand? Let me tell you about all existing things. That's how many things you don't understand.
Well taken. Yes. Yeah. Cool.
We understand nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. We do misunderstand everything. So. Everything in the universe. So let me ask you guys, we have 2 minutes. After learning this class, what's the one action you will take differently after this class? In your life, anything you would do a little differently?
I have to study much farther back than the last class in order to answer your quiz questions.
Okay, Xiaoping, please.
I think it's just now continuing the discussion that actually we don't understand anything about anything in the universe. So I think it is, if we contemplate more about that, I think it is a good method or angle to be more humble, to tame ourselves to be more humble.
Yeah,
that's one.
True.
Yeah, one takeaway today.
Yeah. I think what Xiaoping is saying is, if you understand anything, you can be proud. But if you don't understand anything and misunderstand everything, then maybe we should be humble.
No, I didn't say about the first part.
Yeah, I'm just kind of falling off.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Anything you would do a little differently after this class?
We have a hand raised.
Hey, Rob, what's it?
Let me see. Somebody is saying if we respond. Any yeah, okay.
感恩陈堂老师。我在想，就是在受的部分，在冥想当中，
I have a
如果是
question.
腿，
So, if you are about your feelings and in your meditation, and you have, when you're meditation, you have your leg pain, and you know it's from your previous seeds that brings you the pain in your leg. Then at this present moment, how can I make myself not feeling bad or not feeling pain during meditation, to have an hour-long meditation to help me to touch the diamond world in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Great. I think all this happiness will end. This class is finished. Sorry. I'm very sorry. But really, again, I want to thank Geshe for teaching this book. By learning this, it really humbles us, and it really teaches me how much I don't know and how much I misunderstand, and we'll keep on going. Now we'll invite the move. One and only.
So, what we cannot do today.
What we cannot do.
No, what we will do today.
What we will do today
is open up a little this thing.
Okay.
Excuse me. This is the computer. You're gonna keep yours open?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
You're gonna take yours?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. This phone belongs to
the boss.
Gisela?
Okay. I'll put it here. You know.
We're gonna move this a little bit because we need a wider.
Okay.
You know, once you start having kids, people say you have to get a bigger house. But we need to.
The definition means smaller.
Why? Well, that's what I hear. I just hear. We need to open. Okay, so please let me welcome Simone and Chloe. Thank you. And why you may be there? Because they have been helping me a lot lately with this project, PTWN News. So number one, I want to give them a thank you and welcoming you. Thank you so much. Also, just for your information, today we are celebrating this wonderful, wonderful translation project from Sibon's house. So thank you so much for hosting. She prepared amazing food, groceries. Rob Haggerty is upset because it was not exactly what he wanted, but no, just kidding. Just because I saw you like this, but anyways, I'm just kidding. No, yeah. So, okay. First, I want to introduce them a little bit to the audience. We talked already about it, and we came up with the right question to ask. This kind of question, I'm glad I'm asking because it's the kind of question you can ask your friends. So, Chloe and Sibon, would you be kind enough to talk a little bit of two things? What's your view, your general view on this thing, PTWN News, and what opportunities you see for improvement in PTWN News? Yeah, and I told them they can criticize me if it's an honest criticizing. So please. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I think this is a fantastic question, Juan. Thank you for asking. And my favorite thing about the Peachtree World News is that it's the hub of all the different spokes of the different organizations. It's the place where everybody comes together. And for me, that not just practically and functionally for getting the information about what's happening in the Worldview Network to the people, but also symbolically and metaphorically that there is one place where everybody comes together, to me is an exquisite, exquisite thing. And, you know, you ask about what you can do better, and I think—
But not me, PTWN News. Yeah. that maybe some other time you can tell me. Okay, do it if you want.
So, you know, when I look at the landscape of this show, I see such a beautiful expression of you and your heart and your love, and the way that you conduct yourself is, to me, in and of itself, a teaching. So no improvements requested from you, but from the from the community, from the audience, I request more from you guys. And that is more engagement, more participation. Let us know more about what you're doing. It doesn't need to be a huge, massive event. It can be smaller things, ongoing things, 2 people, 5 people. It doesn't need to be a huge thing for it to get here. So that's my.
Okay.
That's my answer.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And what about you, Chloe?
Yeah.
What do you have to say? What do you say to your friends when I'm not around? That's good.
So I love your question about what do you think about Peachtree can do for the students, the worldview organizations? What does it mean to have Peachtree World News? So I think this is a place where it's like our social media account where you get to know everything about what's going on around the world, in China, in Turkey, in Indonesia. So this is really a place where everybody comes to get information about other people. So I think there is a bigger vision in here I can see is that we rejoice for all the accomplishments from every single effort that all the people are doing in the whole Dharma, in the whole wisdom community. So yeah, so I think this also aligns with the new Geshe's teaching on the advanced level 5, the feelings, the joyful emotions that we can celebrate the success in your part of the world and in other organizations. So that ripples to the world around us, and then eventually everybody lives in the perfect world.
Beautiful. But what is there to improve?
Oh, what is there to improve? I would like to see more diversity in the Peachtree World News. I would like to get to know more about everybody who comes to the show, like not only YSI, but who are coming to YSI students. What are their personal growth from joining a event? Some sort of a personal stories. So if you are interested, welcome to contact Juan or me or whoever it's your channel. And I think that will be wonderful if we share personal growth. This is just what I thought about right now. And that will be an improvement. And in terms of Juan, I have to give him a shout out of being a wonderful friend.
Oh, thank you.
I'm teaching yoga on Peachtree Garden, and I had some concerns and worries, so he helped me, talk me through it. So that was wonderful.
Thank you. Glad to be able to help. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna do a quick test. It's a training test. Gina's gonna help us to do this because we're a news show. So we are going to share the news really quickly. As part of this, I think is, for me at least, it's kind of, I don't know, it's very healthy for me really to always keep room for improvisation. I understand it's very important to be prepared, but I find that excitement in the unknown improvisation. So that's why I just tell you the question, but you don't tell me the answer and we'll see where it takes us. So great, thank you for sharing. Now we're gonna do this thing. So Gina, please, first new, okay. Cristina Casica is about to start teaching Sanskrit on February 26th and February 27th, Series 2 for more advanced students. Next picture, please.
So Lady Niguma is happening in February 22nd in Mexico with Teresa.
Piro Santo, she's coming all the way to teach in Mexico. Next picture, please. Oh, no, wait. Something went wrong. Oh, yeah, that's, well, anyways, that's.
Next picture, please.
Next picture, please. Next picture, please. Where is the study? Yes, you go.
If you like these translation classes and you love learning on a regular basis, there are opportunities throughout the Worldview Network to study on a regular basis. The Five Houses has amazing programming. YSI has amazing programming. If you're participating in one of those organizations and you want to spotlight one of your programs, let us know. But there are places to study more and more and more all over the place.
Wonderful. So previous picture, please. Previous two pictures. Yes, so I'm about to be going to Guadalajara tomorrow, and there are so many news to cover there. Berta Velasco has been doing a wonderful job with how to say, palliative take care thing. And now I think we were hearing about some ideas to have like this new organization that helps people in their process of death. So maybe there is a special way to connect these two ideas. We'll see, but we're going to be covering them. Teresa Pirosanto teaching in Mexico, Lady Nigumatu. Aldo's new baby, Aldo and Ria new baby. We're going to get to meet Nila. And also Sofia and Paola giving food in the hospital and the parks. We will check what's going on. Maybe also I get to catch Anatol and Aisha and other friends doing green stretch pen. We'll see. Next picture, please. Next one. Please. Again, yes, you.
So Diamond Silk Entrepreneur University will have an event coming up soon.
In March in Japan.
Oh.
Yay! Second group? Wonderful. Xiaopin is here and she's informing us it's the second group, the beginning of the second group?
It's a second
Wonderful.
cohort starting in this coming March.
March 29 to April 1st, correct? I think so. Hopefully. Yes. Okay, next picture, please. And finally, our dear friend. Oh, yeah, you go. Our dear friend Stanley soon will share a very cool, special new video we are excitedly waiting for. Thank you so much. Those are the news for today. And we have a special interview.
Okay, so now thank you for the popcorn news. So now we have an interview segment today. Let's welcome Tina Liu. And then your husband if you want. Welcome.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do we will be talking English and then Wu Huayong will be speaking in Chinese. So if you need English channel, please go to that channel and then we too. Okay, so welcome.
Yeah, thank you. We feel home already here.
Yeah, welcome. And tell us more about who you are, where you're from, why you're here.
Yeah, I start first. Okay. My name is Tina. I'm one organizer, a DCI organizer in China. And also, actually, I'm also the person in charge of the Good Night Book Club in China. Yeah, and for the last year, concerning about this is Xuanzang's Tower program, and I personally feel so lucky that a teacher gave me the opportunity. So I have we have a small group of friends. Actually, we actively make the major support to the Mixed Nuts translation program, who under the leader of teacher Nick and Ben. So actually, so I don't know you guys are here online or not, but I think today personally I want to thank these people because like in total they offered like $800,000 to the program. So I really thank you if you are online. So continue this year. This is good phase.
So Tina Liu has raised so much money for the Mixed Nuts program and the whole BCC in general. So thank you so much for your efforts.
Thank you. And thank you. Great help from Lindsay. She supported me about this job and also support me my personal life here. Without her, I think I cannot settle down in Rimrock so quickly.
With that, let's who is this handsome, beautiful gentleman here?
Yeah, who?
So 你可以说中文。Okay. So tell us about yourself.
非常感谢，我们家新闻发言人。
I can. You're
没有，在他网上有传讯。
Okay. So I can translate in person for him.
不用不用，上面有，你可以说一句。
For the for
都可以听
teacher.
可以听到。
Oh.
Feel good.
He said, I feel good.
Yeah. 也是非常开心，也是第一次来美国，第一次
I'm overjoyed, and this is the first time that I'm in the United States.
Yeah. 也是主要是格奇老师在这里，我们也是
Also, we'll have Geshe here with us.
也是非常开心，也这么多见到这么多我们的老师啊，还有很多
And
以前
I'm very happy, and I see the teacher and also all my friends here with me.
也是我第一次听这个玄奘塔的课。
哦。
And also, this is the first time that I joined a Xuanzang Tower class.
Yeah.
Congratulations and welcome. Welcome.
我也是应该要多上进。这个之前有点学的不太好。
I should improve. I didn't do that well before.
然后也是我觉得这样挺好的，这样像一家人在一起一样的。
I think this is great. We're like a family together.
Oh, thank you so much. You both are a great example for many students and groups, and I see your stories and your daughter, and I know Tina Lee has a lot more students, and you have how many kids and families you served last year?
Actually, including online, our company majorly focus on serving teaching the system to mothers and kids. So including online mothers. So we in total have 100,000 mothers,
Wow.
Online. Yeah.
100,000 moms. So let's rejoice and thank you so much.
Thank you.
因为现在是中国还是新年。
Okay.
因为
Where's
所以我们就因为
we're
中国
still
现在
in
还
New
是
Year in China.
所以我们也是祝愿格西拉还有金刚瑜伽母身体健康。
Yeah, so we would like to wish Geshe and all the Vajrayaginis a very healthy life, have a healthy body.
You.
Okay, thank you so much. The time is up, but we would love to invite both of you back for more stories.
Yeah.
Thank you for your contribution, and
Thank
we are
you.
time out.
Okay, thank you. I thank you. Thank you so much.
Back to Ben and Nick.
Hi. Well, thank you. Thank you, Tina. It's great to see you.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you.
Will you come here?
I'm planning to.